Hi you guys, it is your girl Pretty Girl Peeps, and I know it's been a while, so I'm back. I want to show you guys this makeup look that I want to do, so hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I'm just going to go ahead and get started now. So to get started, I am going to prime my eyes. I'm going to use my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. And the color that I'm going to use is tan. The color that I use for my actual concealer is actually deep beige. But I like using the tan because it's a little darker. So I really like that. I already did one eye off camera. Then I'm just going to blend that base all over the eyelid until it's all over the eyelid and it looks, really good. Then I'm going to take one of my brushes that already has some powder and I'm just going to flatten that out and make that look good, like so. And while the eye is finishing priming, I am going to prep my face with moisturizer, and I am going to be using the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Gel, which is my favorite moisturizer right now. And I'm just going to put that all over my face and make sure I get a generous amount on my face with the moisturizer. And I know I look crazy because I have one eye done and one eye isn't, and my makeup's not quite done yet, and I had already done my eyebrows off camera. So then what I am going to do next, I am going to take my Ray Ray palette that she collabed with BH Cosmetics. And out of that, I am going to use the Mousse color for my transition shade. I'm also going to be using Midnight and Black Beauty as some shades that I'm going to be using as well to give the look a little bit of a depth. And I can't even remember now that I'm thinking about it if I really used Black Beauty too much. So this is just me putting the mousse all in my transition area, well, my crease area. And then this is me putting the Midnight color in like my inner V and then just rubbing it all in the crease. I'm using my BH Fluffy blending brush to do so. Really want to blend it out because you do not want it to look murky and you don't want it to look, cloudy. You really want to blend it out really well. So then once I do that, I'm going to take my NYX glitter glue and I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. And once I get the right amount on the back of my hand, I am going to take one of my little brushes and start applying the glitter glue in the area where I didn't put any of the eyeshadow. So really over most of my mobile lid and a little bit above that, just so it shows over the crease because I have really small eyes. And I'm just going to lightly apply a thin layer of the glue. So once I do that, again, this look is affordable. So that's why I'm choosing all these affordable brands. I'm going to take my Sally Girl glitter and I'm going to put it on a plate. And then I am just going to simply start applying the glue right over, not the glue, I'm going to start applying the glitter right over where I put the glue, which is what you'll see me doing here. Just lightly patting and pressing at the same time. But with glitter, you mostly want to press versus, versus like, swiping, because then you'll get glitter everywhere. So you more so want to press it onto the eye so you get a really nice coating on the eye. So that's what you'll see me doing here, is just really trying to get a really nice coating on the eye. And then once I feel like I've got a good coating, I'm going to take that brush. I didn't apply anything else, just using what's already there. And I'm going to blend out where that glitter is. And then I'm going to take one of my Neutrogena makeup wipes and wipe as much of the glitter. If you've ever worked with glitter, you know it's really crazy. I'm going to try to wipe away as much of the glitter as I humanly possibly can, which is what you'll see me doing there. And then I'm going to take my NYX Epic Ink eyeliner to do a wing liner. And then I'm just taking my fluffy brush to just blend that out a little bit more. So I'm going to shake it up, and then I am going to do a wing. And I am not the best at doing wings, and sometimes I either overdo it or underdo it. And I always try to see what the other one looks like as I'm going. And I like this pen because it's so fluid. It isn't like that hard to work with, and you can go back in and like fill in the gaps like what I'm doing now, and you don't feel like you're gonna mess up. And I'm just running the pen back up, trying to make it as even and consistent throughout as possible. And what you see in my hair is not moisturizer, it's my edge control, but just wanted to point that out. So gonna work on that until it looks right, and then I'm gonna go add a little bit more on the other side. And like I said, I'm just gonna keep fixing it until it's where I want it to be. So once I am where I want my liner to be, I am going to put on my Colossal Big Shot Mascara. This is the Makeup Shayla collaboration. Again, this is an affordable look, so you can pick this up at the drugstore. And I'm just going to put that on. It's the Blackest Black color. And then for lashes, I'm going to be using the Vegas Nay Grand Glamour lashes. And I'm going to be using Duo Glue. And I'm using the white adhesive glue. And I'm using those Grand Glamour lashes. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that glue all over the lashes, making sure to put more product on the ends. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And once that has been done, I am going to let it dry, blow on it a little bit, and then I am going to take my mirror, put it under me. You'll see me do that in a second. And I guess I paused and decided I was going to wait. So I decided I'm going to use my Master Prime Maybelline Blurring Smoothing Primer all over my face. So that's what you'll see me do now, is just put that all over my skin. This is going to help the makeup really firm down and look how it's supposed to. So I really take my time with this part of the process, make sure that I've applied it all over my face, not just in certain areas. Really try to get my forehead, around my eyebrows, all those areas. And I know right now my skin looks crazy because I have products on it. And then I'm just going to take that brush again and just blend out the primer, blend out the product so it's smooth on my face. And now I'm going to go back, take my lash applicator, get my mirror, and I'm going to look down and apply over. The lash, you want to try to hit the center of the eye first, because then you can come back in and, adjust it on the front and the side. And I did cut these lashes a little bit before I applied them, but I didn't do that on camera, but I did cut these lashes. And I know you still can see the glue, but it'll dry while it's on the lash. Then I'm just fluffing it up, making sure it's all good and dandy, and really making sure it's in there, especially on the front where you tend to have lifting. So once I have that on, what I am going to do is put on my foundation, which is the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth in the color Toffee. And I'm going to take my Real Technique sponge, which is already wet, and then I am going to apply this all over my face. After this part, the camera did cut off for a little bit, so I did my concealer, which is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the color Deep Beige. I winded up doing that after this part off camera. And then I just set it with, I can't remember if I set it with the Laura Mercier or the Sacha Buttercup. And then you just want to pat it until it's all in your skin and really blend it out. Even when you think you've blended it, you want to just keep blending. And of course, the product is just, trying to get into the skin right now. It's going to take a minute and some pounding. And I feel like even when I got off camera, I had to pound it a little bit more. So when I come back, you're going to see I am already going to have my concealer and everything set right now. So I'm going to go right into my contour, and I'm going to use the Black Radiance True Complexion, palette in medium to deep. And I'm going to use the Sculpt color on my cheekbones, my temples, like what you see me doing now, and my forehead. And I'm also going to use it around my nose at some point. Well, for my nose, I'm going to use the Sculpt color. And I'm going to use one of my e.l.f. brushes just to do that line down the center. I always use the lighter color for my nose because I just feel like it just makes everything look a little bit more natural. And then I'm going to take my little small brush and just really blend that out until it is blended to my heart's content. And right now, you know, my face is looking dry, so I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to put on it. Since it's affordable, I'm going to use my Pixi Misty Spray. And this will just bring some moisture back into the face and make it look not as dry. And so then what I am going to do is use the Milani Make It Dewy Setting Spray. Just spray that all over the face. That's going to help set it. I think I got some in a little bit in my eye. And then I'm going to take the Moonlight highlighter from that. It's my Ray Ray palette. And while my face is wet, as you see, I applied way too much on the nose, but I'll show you guys how I'm going to fix that. And then I'll put that in all the areas I want to draw the highlight to. And then I'm going to show you how I go back in and clean up me overdoing it on that exclamation mark part of my nose. I am going to go back with that same brush that I did my contour, and I'm just going to clean that highlight up and make it look way more natural. This is what you see me doing here. And so then once I do that, I am typically not, well, I'll wait. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lower lashes with that same mascara. This is going to start to make the rest of the face form. And I'm going to put on a tiny bit of this LA Girl Velvet blush. I'm not a blush girl, but I feel like with this look, I wanted just a couple of dots of that kind of nice peach pink blush. So then I'm going to line my lips with the Stingray lip liner from It's My Ray Ray and ColourPop. Clearly, I'm all on It's My Ray Ray's jock right now. And then I'm going to use her lipstick from ColourPop as well. It's called... why can't I think of what it's called right now? Oh, it'll come to me. I think it's called Stingray too. And I'm just going to apply that all over my lips. And then to give the lips a little bit of a pinker color, I am going to use the Lip Bars Baddie Lip Gloss as a coat on top of it to kind of give it a shinier look, which is what you're going to see me do here. And then I'm just going to take my hair down. And voila, the look is done. Please tell me, you guys, in the comments what you thought about this look. If you want to see more makeup tutorials, I'm going to do a gold look soon. But the gold look will have some more prestige or higher brand look. So I hope you guys like this makeup look. It's your girl, Pretty Girl Peeps. And I thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day. And excuse that big pimple up there too. I know you see it. It's glistening. But yeah, hope you guys like this look. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.